Hello, welcome to our another English podcast with Nico from
North Pole. It's my Santa
yeah
outfit today.
we were just we were in the Gottesdienst and we just came back.
We did. We brought a lot of spirit with us.
Yeah, because the topic today is a little strange about some phenomenal supernatural, and that's why we need some potential protection from something above. And this.
The bottle is floating in the air. Where is it going?
Yeah. Okay, so today I'm not sure right now how many stories we can explain today, but I will try my best. I have several, maybe 10 stories, and several I experienced by myself. Some stories were experienced by my close friends. So it's their personal experience. And we have some submission. Because I also have a similar this topic in Chinese. So some people also wrote to me. So because also I posted this on the Chinese podcast platform. So
some of the stories you've prepared are from submissions from friends of yours.
And some people who I don't know. Okay. Some of the listener, our audience.
Really?
Yeah.
You have already built up a listenership where people are sending you
no, that
stuff just because they went to Spotify.
No, it's not from Spotify, from
Chinese.
Chinese and Little Universe. It's a 小宇宙 in Chinese.
Herr Paprika on the uprise. He's a star already. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Worldwide pod. Sending into the universe.
Yeah. Okay, let's start. So, should I look at the camera, or I look at you?
I'm not jealous if you look at the camera.
Yeah. So back in the high school, I think let's start with the first story. But back in the high school, at that time I was maybe 17 years old, and it was a summer, and it is the last 2 years of the before the Abitur. So I had to go to school very early and I had to leave the school very late, and it's around 10:30 in the evening. Yeah, it's the evening. So
was it dark already?
Yeah, it's very dark, even in summer.
Bad things happen when it's dark.
Yeah. And after the class, so we still had half an hour to recover, or 40 minutes. But because we watched by teenager time a lot of NBA, so it's basketball, and we want to do some sport to release our stress.
You watched the American NBA in China?
Yeah, a lot.
This is not regulated by CCP.
No, I started to watch it since 2005 and until 2017.
Wow.
Yeah, I even have a lot of basketball shoes.
Yeah, it's deep in his aura, see? Basketball represent.
No, this is baseball.
No, base caps are tilted, I think.
This is baseball.
Really?
Yeah, this is baseball.
I thought the straight is always basketball. And the curved one.
The name of this cap is baseball cap.
Oh, I don't think so.
Okay, anyways, let's continue. Me and my friends and my classmates, we went to the basketball place and we played around for 15 minutes. Afterwards, we have to go to the Studentenheim. I have to go back home. At the time, it was boarding school. And I stopped after I went into the building. I stopped in the hallway and to tie my shoes, and I let my friends to walk ahead. So when I stood up and rested my head again, I casually glanced through the glass windows and on the door of the room just across from me. We have a very, very long hallway, and two ends are the toilets, and there's a big glass on each door, so the teacher after in the evening they can check it out if you sleep or not. And at the left side of this window on the door wrote your names will be written on there with paper, so everyone can know they can check this bed is for whom. And I still remember I stood up and I saw a figure. It looks like also look at students. Because it's already a little dark. So I checked this person at the beginning lie on the bed, and then he stayed up. Sure.
The person was a male, not
as a male. Sorry. He said and tried took off his sweater. And then he lay down again. And it's the first seconds I think, okay, I just saw a person. And then afterwards I immediately recognized something strange happened. Yeah. You know why? Because it's summer. No one will wear a sweater. It's 28 degrees. I think it's September in China, in my city. It was still hot.
The real disciplined sports people want to sweat extra heavy, and so they even in hot temperatures wear thick clothes to have a harder condition on their
we don't have
heart and physical system.
Oh, okay. Anyways, let's ensure that you are right. It's just a normal person. And my friends waited for me when I tied my shoes, and he also saw it. And at the beginning, I think, okay, I just saw a strange person. I think, because of a sweater, why it happened? And my bro told me that you saw it. I said yes, but he pointed at the glass on the door. There's no name on it because that place is empty. There's no one there. And okay, and so I also immediately thought, okay, maybe it's from the it's a reflection of the glass from another side. So I just we also checked. It's also empty.
So the mystery was dual-fold. First, the person was wearing a sweater even though it was too warm to wear one. Secondly, you saw somebody behind a glass which after was not visible anymore there.
We didn't check. But you can I think also told Sherry about this story, and she even asked a very stupid question. She said, is there anyone? Just try to sleep there and it's secretly. No, it's impossible. Because there's the guy at the entrance of the building. He knows everyone there. He will never let any strangers in to the building. So I think it's And then we both just not run, but nearly run back to our room, and we talk with our friends, and next morning we also check it again after lunch, because in China we also have a habit to sleep after lunch at noon. Okay, no one there's no name there, and no one slept there.
Please explain again the rule with the name on the door. Usually Are these lockers that you
So
referring
it's
to?
so it's
where-
a door of each room, but this
Yeah.
doors the part above is with glass.
But it's not a locker. It's a door to a room where behind there's a room.
So it's
that you
just
can enter as a
just
person.
like a Wigi door. It's just
Okay.
the door. 1/3 part is made with glass.
So we're in the building of the dormitories now. It's
Mm.
not anymore in the sports hall
No.
where the changing rooms are.
Yeah. No. We have each person live with other 4 guys or 5 guys.
Okay. So this was a room in the dormitory house where nobody's supposed to live in.
Mm.
It was just an extra room, a storage room or
Just
something.
it also could be a room for other students, but it's locked and it's free, and there's no one's living there.
Okay. Now I'm getting scared a bit. It was a locked room even.
Yeah, it's locked.
Yeah. Did you check if it was actually locked?
No.
Yeah.
But I think normally it will be locked because you have to have a key. So you don't have that grip. You have to lock it and push it. It's not like you can just.
Okay. And
You cannot just rotate the.
is it possible that the housekeeper himself was living in there or sleeping in there?
No, he has his luxury room, bed entrance. Yeah, even have a television.
Then I vote for people who were having sex and you only saw one of them. No?
I don't think so. I don't think so. You mean the 2 males?
I mean, you saw one male, maybe a female was underneath that you did not see. How visible was it, or how clearly visible was it? Was it milky glass or
It's
fully
a
transparent?
Nico, it's just like we have a window here. Just look through the window. But
Completely clear, transparent. All right then.
yeah.
Did you see the face?
I didn't didn't see it.
How long would you rate the distance in between the person and you?
3 or 4 meters.
And the person was lying and putting off his sweater. And
And then lie down. Yeah, maybe someone lived there before. Yeah, maybe 10 years ago. Maybe 1 year ago.
Interesting.
Yeah, interesting. Yeah, you will not see it.
I remembered a bit. It's not a perfect analogy, but you saw the movie of Interstellar from. Was it Christopher Nolan? I don't know. Have you seen the movie?
Maybe
So the one guy is in the universe traveling for many light years, and then he finds a door basically, which is a black hole, I think, where he has access to the Earth again, or like a window to Earth.
Who is the actor in this movie?
I can't remember the name, but he's famous. Everyone knows him. So he's in the spaceship approaching a black hole, which gives him this visible window where he can see part of Earth again. And this window immediately shows him the room of his daughter. And he's basically sitting behind a bookshelf.
I know.
You know the scene.
But it's at the end of this film. I thought that at the beginning. It's at the end of this film.
Yeah, it's right at the
He
end.
and Annie Hathaway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She
And
might
also Martin Damon or Mark Damon.
Could be. So this might be a nice conclusion, right? The person that you've seen was actually a space astronaut from
This is crazy.
150 years in the future, approaching a black hole, and by that the door was basically your bookshelf from Interstellar, giving you the connector in between Paprika on Earth and the space.
There are good imaginations.
We solved the mystery.
Okay. Yeah. Cool. Give him a
I'm
celebration.
I'm Detective Ghost.
Yeah. Cool.
Ghostbuster.
Okay. So okay, then I want to explain my second story. It's also my personal story. This is afterwards incident. Because of the first story, I don't want to live there anymore. So I go to sleep. I sleep at home.
Really?
Yeah.
You were that scared?
Yeah, it was so crazy.
Oh my God.
It was so crazy.
You never returned. This one
I
incident.
only slept every day after lunch at noon in this building. So evening after school, I go back home. So my father also picked me up. So
How long have you slept in the dormitory building? Then this happened, and how long after did you sleep at home again?
No, I never came back.
Yeah, but you were 17 years old, right?
Yeah.
So there was like another year of high school.
1.5 years.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you slept home for 1.5 years after this happened,
Mm.
just because of this incident. Oh my God.
You cannot imagine.
So
Yeah.
I lost all respect of you now.
Yeah. Okay. And the second story after this incident, and it happened at noon. So essentially, it's in my dream.
You had a nap, an afternoon.
Yeah, I've nap. So we have a noon break, and it maybe around how long? 2 hours. So we ate outside of the campus, and then we went to sleep immediately. And we only have maybe 30 or 40 minutes to sleep, because at that time we can only sleep so every day around, except the snap at noon, we can only sleep 6 or 5 hours every day.
At night.
Yeah. Because I went to sleep around 2 and I woke up around 7 or 6:30.
Did you have fun until 2 or?
No, we have to finish our homework.
You working until 2 in the morning every day.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
I cannot imagine, right?
Oh.
So we have to be there around 7:30, and we can leave the school around 10:30 evening.
Yeah, you told me that
So
once.
it's,
That's crazy. Yeah.
22 minus 7, 15 hours.
Crazy.
Yeah. And I remember because of that, my mother will cook every day. How to say? 鸡锅可 porridge for me. How to say 鸡锅可 in English?
Sea urchin? Was it urchin or cucumber?
A cucumber.
Doesn't
Mit Hirse.
sound like a good mix to me.
Yeah, but this I think is delicious. Yeah. Okay, anyways, let's continue. And one day I fell already into sleep, and I had a dream. But at the beginning, I didn't realize that I was in a dream. So I just feel like someone touched me and tried to wake me up. And my bed is above, so we have one bed structure, but have 2 beds. One's below, one's above, and above. And I opened my eyes. I saw a girl. Yeah, and
describe her.
Could be as similar to my age. Also a teenager girl.
Oh my God! Only minors are allowed to get excited now.
But I have to say, this room is not the room I usually have to I live. So it's winter. It's by winter Ferien for other class. But it was my last year in high school, so we don't have winter Ferien. And our Heizung is broken, and the water just and the water was so dirty, so we have to move above
So she
to
got,
another upstairs.
she got wet.
Me, yes.
Yeah.
My shoes. So we moved to another stair above, and we chose, and me and my friend, he also, we lived in one room, and we chose one empty room. And
Together with the girl, no?
No, sorry, I forgot to say it. So we wanted to sleep in our old room, but the house is broken, it's so cold, and the water is everywhere, so we have to change our room. And because on our floor, every room is occupied, no place for us, so we have to go upstairs, because upstairs for the class 1 and class 2, and they were by vacations, semester vacation, so it's empty. So me and my friend, we just chose one room and said, okay, then we sleep here just one day.
Where's the beautiful girl now?
And then when I fell asleep, I woke up in this room by a beautiful girl.
Wait, this incident with the broken heater and splashing water around, this was still in reality, not in...
This is a reality.
Ah!
And then in this new room, I fell into sleep, and I was woke up by a girl.
Okay.
And he continued to ask me, are you Paprika?
You already were called
No.
Paprika back then?
No. My
Little
name is,
Paprika.
yeah. And he asked me, and I look her eyes, and I don't know her. I ask her back, who are you? And this is strange. He still continued to ask me, are you Paprika? I didn't.
Maybe she listened to your podcast before, and that's where she knew you from.
And what's interesting is
She was a fan.
Because I have a friend who is also sleeping, and I look at him, and his bed is below, but it's on another corner of the room, and there also a girl standing in front of him.
God.
And then I look at him, and I look at the girl next to me, and I remember somehow. So my mother told me, if some strange person or the person you don't know call your name, don't reply. It's like a culture tradition. So I don't want to say, okay, yes, I'm Paprika. What do I want to do? I didn't reply her, and then she started continuing, and then I realized, okay, I was in a dream, so I woke up, and then I woke up, and then I saw this girl next to me again, and then at that time I recognized, okay, I was in a dream, because I woke up and I saw the same thing. So in my brain I realized, okay, I was in a dream, but I was still in another dream.
So the girl was there in your dream as well as in reality?
It's another dream. So I have a third layer's dreams.
So now we're not in Interstellar anymore, but in Inception.
At that time I didn't see it. I didn't watch Inception.
We just steal all the ideas from the Hollywood movies, guys.
No, maybe that guy
don't get scammed by her Paprika.
And then
Okay,
he asked, he
Inception.
asked me the same question, and in my mind I told myself, okay, don't answer. I just have to ask her what he wants. And he also just replied repeated her question. I was a little mad, and I started to speak a little loud, and I said, who are you? What do you want? And then I suddenly woke up, and I was awake finally, and I found out
0.
Okay. And I realized, okay, it was a dream. It's a 2 layers dreams, and my body was wet. at this time.
Wet.
Yeah, totally wet.
From the real life broken heater.
No, I
From
think it's
level 0.
because I was so nervous. Or in the dream I was...
What kind of wetness was it then? Just sweat or
Sweat,
even more?
sweat,
Okay.
sweat. I just want to recall your wet. You said I was wet. No, I'm not. Not always.
No pee, nothing else coming from
No,
underneath.
no. Yeah, and I just checked my watch to think, okay, it's close to class. I have to get up and go to the school. And on the way, I talked with my friends who's left another corner, and he said he didn't sleep. No, sorry, he did sleep, but he didn't remember anything. I think he didn't have any dream. And my school is like they have the primary school, middle school, and the high school. They have a very big campus. And I went to my school only for high school. So the girl who sat just next to me, she started from this school. She started from middle school, and then high school. So she know definitely more than me, and I explained her this story after the lesson. And
the dream girl does exist in reality. You know her from before.
No, I don't know.
Didn't you just say you explained to her?
No, the girl sat next to me in the class. It's my classmate.
Okay, now a girl in real life in class is sitting next to you.
Yeah, and
she's not the same as the one that you saw in your dreams. Okay.
And I asked her, do you have any idea about my dream? And at the beginning, she was totally speechless, and he was so surprised. And he said, "Oh, is this two girls on which floor?" And I said, "Oh, on which floor?" And she was more surprised because I said, "You don't know. It's your building essentially was for female, and the female building was for the male. And several years before, when she was in the middle school, the two girls died."
Really?
Yeah, in that building. But
she
didn't really know on which floor. She just asked me on which floor, but she didn't really know on which floor two girls died, and she didn't know why they die. And then after this incident, and the school says, we need maybe some more positive energy from males, so they changed the buildings.
Wow.
Okay, this is a real story.
Tough one.
This is a real story. I promise you.
Okay, so here we can only conclude that.
So what's
really
the conclusion for you?
It's really the ghosts of the dead girls for sure. No other explanation.
But why? Yeah, could be. I don't know.
Guys, I'm a full stop atheist. I hate spirituality, but those girls were ghosts. Definitely.
But it's normally they don't show themselves in daytime. Right? They show at night, in the evening.
I mean, they would show at night when you're awake, but since you were dreaming, it's totally fine. I think that they appear no matter what time it is.
So you believe they are ghosts, they are spirits?
So far I did not, but this story now convinces me that the ghost world exists.
Really? Okay,
I mean, the way
I
you
was
tell it,
surprised. I
it's
thought
really-
at the beginning you said it's bullshit.
I mean, the way you're telling it, there's really no other conclusion possible, right? You were not aware of the situation that formerly girls were living in this house. You did not know these girls before. Only by the information that you got after from your classmate, you came to the realization it was the dead girls, right? You were not aware of anything like that before.
Yeah. Strange.
Incredible.
Yeah. Okay.
And you said they don't know how the girls died.
Because I think this is a taboo in China or in Asia culture. If something happens, they will close everyone's mouths and will not tell you or share any details. Because when I was in my university in China in Peking, I also experienced once. So I know a guy. He killed himself. He jumped from the building, from our main building in our campus.
A child.
No, I was in university.
Oh.
A guy, it's just not classmates, but also students. And I think it's 2012 or 13 by the national days. And we have the 7 days vacation, national vacation. So our building is like a step. So it's here's a top, and then it's very straight, and afterwards it gives up going. And this is the decker, and afterwards also like this. And this part is a very big hall for the ceremony. So normally no one will be there. And I think that guy jumped from the top of building, and he fell on the top of the hall. So, and
You saw it live?
no, saw that. I heard something, because it said this guy, he didn't die at the beginning.
Oh my god.
And because it's the national day, no one is there. So he just died after maybe 1 day.
What the fuck?
So it's and that day I remember after the class, and there are so many people in the campus, and this guy's parents were there, and they get some the big I don't know how to say in English. It's
Banner?
like in the protest.
Yeah, banner.
Yeah, banner.
Yeah.
And then wrote something, give our child justice, blah 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 blah. And I don't remember.
What were they demanding? Justice for
justice. Maybe they want money from the university, because you just let my son die there. No one checked the top of the building. And I remember this also. The 2 teachers, they just saw this and they said, there's nothing to watch, nothing to see, just go to eat.
The teachers saw it. When
the teacher saw is their parents were there, and they just didn't want us to gather around there and make chaos and give them a chance or space to have a speech. And I don't know what happened afterwards. I just remember that.
Wow.
Yeah. But I think in China, it's every university each year will die 1 or 2 people.
By suicide?
Suicide. In the campus.
Because conditions are that tough? Waking up at 7:30.
I think it's like, I think in university it's very chill. So because we have a very high pressure during high school, so at the beginning of university I was so chill. So my notice also was bad, because I was so chill. I just want to relax. Let me remember another.
Wait. First, why are the suicide rates so high then when it's so chill? What do you think?
Maybe they have some sociological problem, mental health, and I think in Asia culture we don't have this. Our definition of mental illness, how to say, they don't want to show they have mental issues. This means if they show it, they are weak, and especially for males.
But would you say it's a particular problem in the age of a student at university, or does it also happen already in high school and then also after university for the adults or seniors even?
Hard to say. I don't really know. I don't really know. I think in high school I never experienced and never heard about it, and in university, yes.
So do you think the 2 girls that you saw in your dream that died, was it suicide as well?
I don't know.
It's very interesting that
but
both
mine too. Maybe they were lesbian. They died for love.
This would be Incredible. I mean, the first thing which comes to my mind would be an accident where some gas was leaking or something explodes or whatever. But if they die purposefully, both together, it really has to be
teenager could do that.
a dual suicide or
Yeah.
oh my God,
Jump
some
from the
kind
same
of
window
dual
out
where
of the
you-
building.
Yeah. Wow, this is so wild.
And I have to say, I didn't really know the homosexual people exist before I went to university. I don't really know it. I thought, maybe this person is a little too female, or the woman is too male, so too macho, he has short hair. I didn't have this kind of thoughts. I know it maybe after 2 years life in the university, I recognize, okay, there were some homosexual people. And I guess some people definitely are homosexual. And even I got some numbers. And then they want to give me some presents. I know you. Yeah, they know me, I don't know them back. Interesting.
Is it mixed gender education facilities? Are you girls and boys in high school and university in China?
Yeah, don't think so. I think everyone is mixed.
Okay.
So it's not only for male, for female. I don't think so.
But the dormitory buildings, as you said,
Yeah,
were
it is separated.
split by gender, right?
Yeah, by gender. Yeah. Oh, you said let me remember. I don't want to say I graduated from which university in China, but I also
Why not?
in Peking, because I don't know. I don't want to say, but
Because it's a bad or a good one?
I think it's bad.
Oh.
But I heard from I don't know if it's true. I think at the time I was first grade in the first year in my university in Peking, and some students older than me, they told us there's a story in the we have different buildings. We have we named them with number. We have number 1 or 2 till maybe 10, and we have number 1 building, and it was the oldest one. It was built in at the beginning of 1950. And sometimes we had a lecture there, and I can feel that building is old, and I feel some uncomfortable. Maybe it's the design is like it don't have so many sunshine there. It's always needs a light to see the way, and we also have an elevator after the main entrance. We have 2 elevators, but the 1 elevator is closed. And someone tell me about this closed elevator. So it's like also a girl killed herself, jumped from the building of this number 1 building because he knew that her boyfriend cheated on her. And
how old were they?
maybe 18, 19, 17.
God.
And then there's this tragedy, and the next day her boyfriend have a lecture there, and with other students and teacher, after the lecture they took the elevator, and the elevator also fell.
What?
Yeah, after 1 day her death.
No, this guy. No, I don't believe you.
And I think it's 5 or 6 people died in that elevator.
In the very same elevator where she.
No, she jumped from the top of that building. And
she didn't jump inside the elevator.
And the elevator in this building failed.
Okay.
1 day after her death.
But it wasn't in the same building where she jumped from and where the elevator is, or?
Yeah, same, in the same building.
And was the boyfriend
Also included.
informed by, or did the boyfriend know that the day before
Yeah.
his girlfriend committed suicide?
Yeah.
And he still went to a lecture the day after.
That's why I don't know.
How was he able to focus? Wow, but yeah, That's karma. Wow.
Wow.
Oh God.
Yeah. Her soul is not in peace. Was so angry.
Oh, true. Yeah, of course it was her from heaven, the death angel cutting the elevator.
And then the
rope.
broken and they try to repair it and always have some issue. Sometimes stopped and they have to check it and then they okay, just close it, don't use it anymore. They use another elevator because they had two.
And this was also in your university.
This is only one of these. I told you every year 1 or 2 people will die in every Chinese university.
How many students did you have at that university?
I don't know. I didn't count. We have 4. Each university have in China is 4 years. Education system and have different institutions and also have the master institution, also the other institute. I don't know.
But you say it's 10 buildings where the dormitories are?
No, 10 buildings only for teaching buildings.
Ah.
And dormitory, I don't know, it's more than 10 definitely. Yeah.
And how many people fit in one dormitory building? So we can have an estimate.
Okay, I cannot say because each dormitory building is different. In ours, 6 multiply 6 multiply 6. This is one. It's one Aufgaben, oder?
246.
No. It's like you have in this building we have maybe 1, 2, 3, 4. Maybe have 7 main trains, and each main trains they have each floor, and each floor they have each entrance have 6 floors, and on each floor they have 6 rooms, and in each room they have 6 persons.
Ah, I got it. Okay. But that's not.
But it's also one. This is one building. And we have maybe 10, more than 10, 13, 15.
Okay, I still don't have any idea. But anyways, it's quite a deadly university.
It's normal. I know in Peking, like Peking University or Tsinghua University, even have a lake in the campus, and each year someone drop.
What's a lake?
A lake, a Z, a lake.
What's that?
Lake. A lake.
A lake. Ah, yeah.
They jump into the lake and to drown themselves. Oh, this is more crazy.
I think that's nicer since you don't.
And then nobody can find you unless
exactly.
you were pumped
yeah,
and your face is down and you are like a loop balloon, and then someone have to use the bamboos to
Did you hear any stories here in Germany of that kind?
No.
Students committing suicide?
Shit. I think because of this process is totally disturbed from my telling order of the stories. But I want to also mention I have a friend here. He's from Taiwan, and he told me maybe 1 week ago I called him to have an interview about this kind of thing, supernatural, and he told me that his chemistry teacher from high school, and he can see things.
Oh yeah, you told me.
He can see things, and he was in Germany, so in Berlin, and he told this friend of mine that he didn't see so many ghosts in Berlin on street, and he felt that's a little strange. He saw some ghosts, but they are so quiet, and they just stood there and do nothing, or they just like some people from Zoologische Garden, they just you're not so active. And his teacher said also there are so many ghosts in Taiwan, and there are so many ghosts in Peking, and even after for example once after the high school, he gathered his students to visit Peking, and they took the plane. And after getting off the plane, he was in the Flughafen airport, and he saw so many ghosts in airport. And this kind of ghosts, or a ghost can recognize who can see them. And if they recognize that you can see them, they come to you immediately. They tell you their stories. They need some justice. They want to do something. Can you tell someone? Can you help me? Blah blah. And this kind of energy is unbearable for his teacher, and he feels so uncomfortable. He want to, and then he booked immediately flight, and he flew back after 3 hours, back to Taipei.
Important detail here. I think you told me this guy who can see the ghosts everywhere. He's also a psychotherapist, right?
No, this is a yellow dog's master. It's another guy.
Okay.
It's another guy. Yeah, this is a fresh story, and but I think if I don't remember, like his teacher have a talent. It's like a born talent, and he can choose when he want to see. So he can close these invisible eyes. So sometimes it's too many. He's like, close it, and then he don't see anything. Yeah, and it's so crazy. And he also experienced once, and one colleague of his teacher can verify it because they both experienced how to say, female student who was obsessed by a ghost, and this girl just started to speak Japanese.
And she was Chinese.
Yeah, no Chinese, Taiwanese. She's Taiwanese. He only can speak Mandarin and Hakka. Hakka is a dialect there, but the Japanese definitely no. And her voice changed deep like a male, and the fall teacher cannot hold her. It's so powerful. It's like maybe 15, 14 years old, a teenager girl, how powerful she could be. And then his teacher tried to make her comfortable, and I think he also have a religion, Buddhist, and he tried to convince the ghost, leave her, and blah blah blah, leave her alone, rest in peace. But that you can say the girl didn't want, and his teacher said he saw the girl's face, and he cannot forget in his life because her face looks so pale and so dark, and the meme is so angry, but her eyes doesn't match to these memes. The eyes is so how to say, sorrow and cried. So it shouldn't appear at the same time. So you're angry, maybe you could, but angry, but also you're so sad, and seems like the girls, she's still there, but she cannot control her body. So that's why he feels sad. Or maybe the girl know why this Japanese ghost is so angry, and she feels sorry for this ghost if it exists. And the teacher know he cannot handle it, so he went to the temple to ask for his boss, and they took her to the temple and make her clean again.
And this worked out?
Yeah.
And was she aware of what happened when she came back to herself?
Yeah, she said she fell into sleep, and then she didn't remember anything. And for me, I want to believe this kind of supernatural things, but for me, I also want to say, I think 99.9% are mental
Yeah, I mean,
mental illness.
especially if you live here in Berlin, you see many times a day people who are
Talking to
drugged
the air.
up. Yeah. I mean, those are the junkies on the streets who are having a crazy trip, introduced through drugs. Maybe this girl wasn't drugged up, but I can imagine you can reach such a state of mind by some biochemical process, which of course looks like you're possessed by a bad demon, but I don't think
They have definitely standard. So I think if that's like I think Vatican also have some 3 principles. If you if this person match all of these 3 principles, and they can say, okay, yeah, we can do some exorcism for this person. I think in China also they have a ask. They have a ask about it if it's or some people they can just see. They know immediately, oh, this person is maybe obsessed or.
And from who did you get this story? Was it the...
No, it's a guy
guy
from
who's-
Taiwan. I know him from a presentation, and we also test our board game.
Oh.
I shared it once. Yeah.
And back to the guy who sees the ghosts at the airport, for example.
The teacher.
The teacher, did he describe were the ghosts in the shape of a human? So these were
Yeah. He said
dead human people coming back, asking him for justice.
this. I didn't ask. I didn't ask my friend, but he said his teacher mentioned that the ghost some ghosts he can see, some not. If the ghosts are so many, strong ghosts have many energy he can see, and sometimes they have the people form. Sometimes it's just like a fog, just there. So it's a gray or little black. Gray maybe mostly.
And what's their energy like? They come to this guy, ask him for justice. Are they sometimes angry? Do they attack him sometimes?
I think
Threaten him
I
to
think
death?
for ghosts is they are not that powerful. They are already dead. How can they? They cannot easily, or nearly impossible to affect physical world.
So it doesn't match the stereotype that we know from horror movies where the ghost wants to...
I think you need the
Scare
time
you,
to
kill you, yeah.
process your body
Yeah.
to have a
Okay.
control. It need time. Definitely, I don't think I can just throw a bottle to you, hit you, or throw a net to you. But I watched several videos, and I think it's sometimes strange. I can show you later. One video is so strange.
Where a ghost was captured on
No, it's like
camera.
yeah, it was on camera. So no ghost, but something bad happened. So it's a girl. She cannot fall asleep, and she went to her mom's room. It's in the States, and the mom said, everything okay? Let me take you back to your room. And before they started to go back to her room, her mother's door is automatically open, and then the mom saw it also. And he tells the girl, nothing worry, it's just a wind, come with me. And he lead the daughter into the bed. And then he just turn around. And in our apartment don't have
Who filmed this?
She.
She was having her phone with
Because
her
because
doing a selfie
because
video.
it didn't happen for first time. So her daughter is maybe I don't know, Americans. Sorry. And what is this? So for example, we don't have this foreground, so you have to use this, and they have the like plastic or the wood is like, and there's no light at all. And her girl's room is a little big, and I think the window is maybe like 5 meters. It's a very big room. And he just turned around, and all the windows suddenly closed. you cannot do it even by a mail. I just totally closed. And for the 5 windows, I can show you. This is so crazy. This is so crazy. Anna also cannot understand it. This is crazy. Yeah. Yeah.
But it's easy to manipulate a video if they really want to trick somebody.
Yeah, I hope so. I hope so. So made by human.
It could even be AI generated by now.
Yeah, right now, yes. Right now, yes.
Or when did you see the video the
That's
first
why
time?
they need some how to say AI security.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When did you see the video the first time?
This video is just maybe in this month. This is two weeks ago. But I don't know how old is the original video because I followed a YouTuber and he's I forgot the name of this YouTuber, but I can find it. I think this is a next story is a friend of us. She's a nurse, and I want to let Nico to introduce.
This was the teaser where we come back to after the short bathroom break.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
Cool. 1, 2, 3.